Everyone talks about Oya and Santorini, but today we are in FIRA, the capital. And honestly, this might be the place that surprises you the most. We've got insane cliff views, a cable car dropping straight down to the sea, and a sunset that completely caught us off guard. Let's explore FIRA. Hi, I'm Pooja from Calamari in Style. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Today we're heading to FIRA, the capital of Santorini. We've just taken a taxi from Oya, and honestly, the views already on the way here were insane. Hi guys! Welcome to FIRA. We just took a taxi from Oya to come here, and we got dropped off 2 minutes away from the cable car point. So let's go and check it out, and then so we got dropped off nearby, and just look at those bells, the blue domes. More blue domes. Yeah, so we'll see. We go on the cable car. We've decided to just do the cable car. I was so tired. My knees are shattered. Absolutely shattered, guys. So the taxi ride from Oya was about 25 euros. We took it from ACL Travels and Tours, which is in Oya. It was much better than waiting for an Uber, which can be a bit unreliable in Oya. So we're going to spend the afternoon just exploring, walking through the streets, checking out the cable cars, which I really wanted to do, and then finding some food, and ending the day with a nice sunset at one of the most popular spots here. I think it was at this point I realized that okay, maybe we are going in the right direction, although getting lost here wouldn't be a problem as well. The streets are so narrow, and there's just like little shops and cafes and restaurants everywhere. It's just lovely to walk around. Now we are quite close to the cable cars, so we just keep going straight through here. Now there's the sign to go to the cable cars, which is quite handy. So we just go up from here, past this square, and then we should have the entrance to the cable cars. So right here, opposite to the busier, is the entrance to the cable cars. So at this ticket counter, you will buy tickets, €10 per person to go down, and then you pay the same for coming back up.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay. So now we're in the cable car, and this is one of the main things to do in FIRA. It takes you from the top of the cliffs all the way down to the old port. Honestly, it's not bad for these views, and this is actually so much steeper than it looks from above. So instead of the cable car, you can also walk up or down these steps. But I'm not even joking, my knees were already feeling it. Just looking at them. It's steep and it's long, and it's definitely not for everyone. Respect to anyone doing this in the heat, because yeah, we took the easy option. There's also another option of the donkey ride, but I would just say avoid it if you can. Lots of people to come back up.
Is it?
So this is the queue to go back up on the cable car. If you wanted to do the round trip, then I would suggest just, join the queue straight away. But you can't buy round trip tickets. And otherwise, you can just walk around the old port. There's not too much to do here. There's just a couple of shops and a few restaurants. They're not as expensive as Amudi Bay, but yeah, all of this traffic that you see here is the cruise ship traffic. So they are being dropped off by this boat from the cruise ship, and then people are just gonna take the cable car up and then go and explore Santorini. Obviously, right now this queue is huge, so we decided to just go ahead, grab ourselves a nice little ice cream from this shop here. It was beautiful, and just walking around and checking out all of these different shops. We did manage to get a couple of souvenirs down here. It's really nice. So we spent about 30 minutes on the old port, and then we took the cable car back up, and it took us about 15 minutes in the queue, so that was quite a quick turnaround. These cable cars are very, very speedy, and this view right here makes it all worthwhile. Definitely come and do the cable car ride. Now, donkeys and Santorini go a long way back. These donkeys aren't just here for tourists, they were once the main way people transported goods up and down the cliffs. And before roads, cable cars, everything had to be carried along these steps, and they played a huge role in the daily life of people on the island. Seeing them now is a reminder of how tough life used to be in Santorini. But there's been growing concern about overworking the animals in the heat, weight limits not always being respected, and just general welfare conditions of the donkeys. Many travelers therefore choose to avoid riding them at all. There are so many beautiful glass sculpture shops in FIRA, and I really loved this one here. It's called Santorini Art Glass. Can't show you the inside because photography wasn't allowed, but highly recommend. Guys, so this is the map of Santorini, and if you're considering to come here, let me influence you from staying in FIRA, or the famous Oya, because these are the kind of streets you will see. Okay, and they're quite steep, lots of steps, lots of walking, so you can't bring in proper luggage. And also, everything's quite crammed in, nothing's private. But if you wanted to stay somewhere, we stayed in Calamari, which is quite a beautiful traditional Greek Santorini village. And right now we're staying in Fanari, which is another lovely town within the Santorini island, and it's so close by to this place and this place, right bang in the middle of the island.
And close to airport.
And so close to the stays here by the beach. Or here, calamari by the beach as well.
And there's Red Beach.
Lots of options, guys.
And you can go to Red Beach and White Beach.
Let's go. So this is the main square. This is where you're going to find all of the lovely restaurants. They're all quite reasonably priced. We found this one called the Momo Indian and Thai restaurant. Just make sure you remember this place because it'll just be easier to get a taxi or an Uber from the main square. There's also a McDonald's down the road. So now we're just gonna walk around FIRA and try and find our restaurant, which is called Fanari. And this is one of those picturesque cliffside dining experiences that you can have. You need a reservation. So we had our concierge at the resort that we stayed in book us in a table over there. So we're gonna figure out how to get there. Maps are kind of not the best when you're trying to find your way around here because we just went back and forth a couple of times. Eventually we found our way, and from Yes Cafe we took a right, and right in front of Chopin Jewelers we took this lane, and it took us to the most magical views, and we were quite close to the Fanari restaurant. Now this area here is where everybody just lines up to watch the sunset, and I kid you not, it was so happening. There's so much music playing, and because of copyrights I cannot play the actual audio, but yeah, it's just incredible. The vibes were amazing. You can see there's so many different restaurants here, but I definitely love Fanari because from there you won't have to basically see everybody standing in front of the views. You'll see in a minute what I mean, but yeah, It's really nice. They've got so many jewelry shops here and like leather stuff. It's absolutely amazing for shopping. Obviously more restaurants in this area. As you can see here, we kind of almost booked another restaurant, which was, I think, the Blue Volcano, which is just coming up here. But I think Fanari was a much better choice for us.
Look, we can see the cable cars from here. So guys, this is Fanari. This is the menu. Hi. 3. Yeah. Thank you. Beautiful place for hold on, wait here, darling. Hello. Hi. Ah, thank you. Hello. Hi, we have a reservation for 3 at yeah. Perfect, thank you. Wow, it's huge. Wow, look at this. Incredible. Hello.
3, right?
Yes,
Follow
correct.
the guy with,
Amazing. Thank you. Look at this, guys. Hello. Perfect. Thank you very much. You can see the donkeys from here. Thank you very much. So guys, for sunset you can come here. You can see, oh, this is so good. You can see the cable cars from here and the cruise ship and a beautiful sunset from the caldera and poor donkeys.
I wish they could be free.
Yeah, they could be. Right, so this is the menu of the Fanari restaurant. If there is calamari here, maybe you can share with me.
As the sun sets, you can see a flurry of people going down to the old port. This is most of the cruise ship traffic. So people are just quickly returning to the cruise ship. And this was the actual sunset. Oh my god, look at that sky. It's so pretty. Overall, dining at Fanari was really good. They've got plenty of space, and I really love the tiered system of the tables. You've got a view from every single tier, so there's no problem with that. Also, the service was quite quick. However, the food was okay. There was big quantities, and this was one of the only nice restaurants with the views that had chicken as well as seafood. Now check out these views. I'm not joking when I say these sunsets are amazing. If you were in Oya right now, you would see the same sunset, but with a lot more people, and you'd be fighting for space, which is why our concierge from our resort actually told us to go to FIRA instead of Oya, which was, I think, a wise decision. I always listen to locals when it comes to these kind of places. So we are now just heading back to the main square to catch a taxi.
Yes.
FIRA definitely feels different to Oya. More lively, there's more going on, and a bit raw, but I actually really enjoyed that. If you're coming to Santorini, I'd say you need to experience both. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our full Santorini series. We've got guides, hidden spots, and everything you need to plan your trip, along with amazing resort reviews. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.